Hi, everyone. Welcome to VR for Work. My name's Rick, and I'm the host here at VR for Work. For those of you who have watched our channel before, you're noticing that our surroundings and my avatar look a bit different. Well, VR for Work is undertaking a search for a new platform. If you watched our last episode, you realize that the platform, the application that VR for Work used to put on its production in the past, Spaces, has ceased development. The devs have announced that they're going in a different direction, and actually, since the recording that I did about Spaces going out of production, we've found out that the team has landed safely, fortunately, and have been acquired by Apple, so good for them. Very sad to see the Spaces environment go. It's been really good and really helped launch, made VR for Work possible. But now we have to move on, just like the Spaces team has, and we are going to start looking for a new platform. So today we're doing a trial run here in Engage. And we've done an episode on Engage in the past that I encourage you to go look at. Engage is a fantastic, rich platform we plan to use moving forward. But as I said, today's episode is about the great VR for Work platform experiment, right? So we're looking at several platforms moving forward that we're going to use and look at and experience to see if we can land on a specific one to take our production forward. We're going to talk a little bit about that today. And so some of our criteria is that we need it to be Windows-based. I want to do my editing. We're here at VR for Work. We're Windows-based in our household. I have Windows systems kind of all over the place, and that's what we use. So I'll be looking for something where I can work in and do my editing and capture within Windows. I'd like it to support Oculus 5, Windows Mixed Reality, and be a little agnostic from that perspective. I have the headsets for all of these platforms and would like to continue to move around them. And especially with the HP Reverb 2 coming out soon, I'd really like to maybe land on that as my preferred piece of hardware moving forward. 3D environments, locations, and stages, like we're seeing here in Engage, are very important. Engage has lots and lots of these wonderful environments to pick from. I've got my podium. I'm here in the conference room. I can move around my virtual stage. I have my tablet, my screen up above. And so very happy with what Engage provides. Full body avatar support. So I've moved from behind the podium. You can see full body avatar. And now, unlike in Spaces where they broke the ability for me to have my nice shiny bald head, my avatar can now sport the clean, clear, sporty look of my shaved head that I have in real life. Third person in-app camera. We have to play around a little bit here in Engage to make that happen, but a big shout out to a colleague and friend, Tony. I'm not going to use Tony's full name, that I had met on the Discord and in Facebook, who's really helped me kind of learn the ropes here in Engage. He's an Engage guru, and he's spent a few hours kind of getting me started. So Tony, big thank you from VR for Work and Rick for getting us here. Would like to be able to do multiple camera angles, desktop mirroring. We're playing a little bit around with that. We have some technical hurdles to get beyond. I'm actually not showing this from my desktop as I used to do in Spaces, but now I'm actually linking to my OneDrive and Microsoft 365 account and showing this PowerPoint from a web browser. But that's okay. Things that we have to learn and work through, right? And then, of course, recording capability. And I'm able to record this in Engage and bring it to you on the YouTube platform for you to be able to consume, and hopefully in a way that's pleasant and that you enjoy. And that's the feedback that I need from you as we go through looking at these platforms. I need to hear from you on Twitter. We have the VR for Work Twitter account, here in the comments on YouTube, on our Facebook page. We really want to see those platforms grow and to be able to share this information with you there. So I hope you'll check into them and join and participate. So what are we going to look at? Well, Spaces, right? Spaces is still viable. Spaces is out there. You can go out and download Spaces today. If you watch our last episode about Spaces, you'll find a link there on the YouTube page where you can go and download 0.48, the last version of Spaces, and use it with all its pro features as they were deemed back in the day, for free. Still a viable platform. We'll still be using it. Immersed, which we've done many, many videos on, has an in-app camera that we're able to utilize and kind of do desktop sharing from that perspective and be picture in picture while we do it. So we'll play around with that, engage like we're looking at today. And then a dark horse, one that's kind of been in my peripheral vision for some time that I've not visited in a while, that I've started to play around with again, is Flipside Studio. And we've not brought you information on Flipside before. So I'm going to take a quick look at that with you, because I think it's got a very good chance to become the platform for VR for work. And for any of you who may be considering doing similar work moving forward in VR. And this is from their website. It's an animation software that acts as a virtual TV and film studio where users can produce live or recorded animated shows together. I mean, right there in that one sentence, it checks off a lot of the boxes, right? It has Oculus and Steam support, characters and avatars, props and sets. You can do recording, multiple cameras, and multiplayer where you can bring and participate with other Flipside users at the same time without even being in the same location. So very, very cool. And I'm anxious to bring you more information and to try out Flipside Studio. Okay, it was just a quick segment today. So we'll end it here. Like I said, we'll be bringing you these shows now from a variety of different platforms and deciding if we're going to pick one that we're going to land on, or perhaps we'll be more agnostic ourselves and bring you segments from different platforms that may be more or less appropriate for the topic at the time. And I'll end with this quote from Teddy Roosevelt. Whenever you're asked if you can do the job, tell them, certainly I can, then get busy and find out how to do it. And certainly that seems to fit with what VR for Work is doing right now. We're learning about Engage. We're using it. We're bringing it to you on this platform. We'll do the same in Immersed, in Flipside, and in any other platform that catches our attention and seems to fit with some of the criteria that we've listed here. So thank you again for joining us. Always appreciate it, your time in watching, and we'll see you in the metaverse.